Sports. Sports refer to an activity involving physical activity and skill. Here are two or more parties compete against each other. Sports are integral parts of human life, and there is a great importance of sports in all spheres of life. Furthermore, sports help build character and personality of a person. It certainly is an excellent tool to keep the body physically fit. Most noteworthy, the benefits of sports are so many that books can be written. Sports have a massive positive effect on both the mind and the body. There are three types of sports. First we have is the individual sports. As implied by the term, individual sports are played by one participant on each competing side. Individual sports emphasize the training and dedication needed to succeed in sports where each player has only themselves to count on. Since individual sports are played by one only participant, it rewards the athlete a high amount of discipline, self-confidence, focus, and passion. Considering that the athlete is only one standing on the court, the soul of influence on the result is also coming from only the one player. Examples of individual sports. First we have is swimming. It's an individual sport or team racing sport that requires the use of one entire body to move through water. Second is golf. It's a club and ball sport in which players use various clubs to hit the balls into series of holes on a course in a few strokes as possible. Third is the table tennis, also known as the ping pong ball, back and forth across the table using small solid rackets. Fourth is weightlifting. It's a sport in which athletes compete in lifting a barbell loaded with weight plates from the ground to overhead. And last we have archery. It's the sport, practice, or skill using a bow to shoot arrows. The second type of sport is dual sports. Dual sports, on the other hand, greatly develops a strong sense of solidarity and sense of belongingness for its players. Since this sport is played in pairs, it is necessary to rely on one and work on together with other players to succeed. Not only does this sport promote good sportsmanship, but also helps to bring out the best in others. This influences the athletes to be more sportive, patient, and optimistic, not just inside the court, but outside as well. Examples of dual sports. First we have is badminton. It's a racket sport played using rackets to hit a shuttlecock across a net. Second, wrestling. It's a combat sport which combines athletics with wrestling performance. Third, beach volleyball. Sport played by two teams of two or more players on a sand court divided by a net, and it is similar to indoor volleyball. The last, we have lawn tennis, a game played with a racket and a ball on a court, traversed by a net, but without enclosing walls. The last type of sports is the team sports. Team sports emphasize cooperation with others, working together as a team, and finding ways to win through managing the strengths and weaknesses of other players. Team sports support social interaction and encourage individuals to think with a team perspective. Playing a sport as part of a team requires persistence, patience, and practice, of which can translate into important life lessons. Examples of team sports. First we have is basketball. It's a game played between two teams of 5 players, each on a rectangular court, usually indoors or sometimes outside. Second is sepak takraw, also called as a kick volleyball. It's a team sport played with a ball made of rattan or synthetic plastic between two teams of 2 to 4 players on a court resembling a badminton court. Third is volleyball. It's a team sport in which two teams of 6 players are separated by a net. Each team tries to score points by grounding ball on the other team's court under organized rules. Next is soccer, a game played by two teams of 11 players with a round ball that may not touch with the hands and or arms during play except by the goalkeepers. Last is the baseball, a game played with a bat, a ball, and gloves between two teams of 9 players, each on a field with 4 white bases laid out in a diamond formation. And now, after identifying, defining, and giving examples on the types of sports, let me have this video presentation as a summary of our discussion. So, without further ado, let's watch this video.